So today I'm going to be doing a very interesting video, and I'm not sure what really possessed me to want to film this type of video, but it just sounded interesting to me, and I have been so depressed lately with everything going on that, like, I don't know, it just sounded fun at the moment. So I did something crazy and I bought a lot of makeup, and I mean a lot. So I placed an order with Makeup Revolution, and of course, like days after I buy a shit ton of makeup, they do a sale where it's buy 3 get 2 free, maybe get 1 free, I don't know. Either way, they started doing a deal, and I could have saved like literally $100 had I waited just a couple more days, but unfortunately I didn't. So this is gonna be a very different makeup haul, and I might even have to do this in multiple parts and multiple videos, so we will see. But I placed an order for Makeup Revolution, and I decided that I wanted to order every single eyeshadow palette that they had in the format where you can pop out the eyeshadows and rearrange them and change them. I thought that this would be really interesting to do with my makeup palette switch videos that I've done. If you guys have not seen any of those videos that I've done before in the past, basically I take a popular eyeshadow palette and I Photoshop the colors and rearrange them in a way that I think would make all of the palette and the colors look so much better without changing anything. All I do is just rearrange everything and show how I think that the placement of color is so powerful and how much it can really make or break a palette. So I've done a few of those videos in the past, but I've never actually rearranged the palettes just because logistically it's a lot harder to actually pop out some eyeshadow palettes and rearrange them. Some people definitely do it and they do it well, but I have never had luck with that, and I didn't want to risk breaking my eyeshadow palettes. And I've done this a lot with Makeup Revolution brand eyeshadows as well. So this I thought would be a really fun kind of spin on that concept because I can actually rearrange all the colors, and I thought it would be fun to also do like kind of creating my perfect palette, because essentially it's all empty palettes with single shadows when it comes down to it. Now, of course, all the colors are pre-selected and everything, but I wanted to take all of the colors and rearrange them and also show you just how many similar colors you actually end up with when you look at all of the eyeshadow in all of these palettes. So I know this sounds like a really crazy, weird idea, but it sounded fun to me and it sounded like really interesting things to make videos on. So I spent a lot of money on this, but I don't know, it just sounded fun to me. Nobody asked for this, nobody wanted this, but I thought this would be fun, and we'll just see how this turns out. Okay, so I think I might have ordered, not joking, probably close to 20 eyeshadow palettes. Yeah, I ordered exactly 20 eyeshadow palettes. So yeah, I'm just gonna kind of go through, start unboxing these and show you like the first look at the palettes, and then I think what I will do, maybe I will do a video for every palette, I don't know, that would be a lot of videos, but I want to show you the palette as it is, and then I want to show you how I think it would look best rearranged. So really quickly, the only 2 products I got that were not palettes were these new lip balms. They're kind of copying the Glossier lip balms, but I wanted to try these. So they're from Makeup Obsession, and the 2 that I got, there was, I think it's Icing Sugar, and the other one is Sherbert. I just want to open these real quick and just kind of see what these are like. Ooh, that smells so good. And it does smell exactly like Sherbert, but it's just kind of like a clear gloss. I don't know why I'm swatching it, you can't see it, but I really wanted to try it, and it was so cute. I feel like that's just gonna be so nice and glossy. One might even say Glossier. And the other one is Icing Sugar. This one is like a really pretty like metallic one. I think it's like the birthday cake one or whatever they call, Glossier calls their version. Ooh, it's even got glitter in it as well. Oh my gosh, that doesn't smell like Icing Sugar at all. It almost smells like a sweet cherry kind of scent. Maybe not cherry, but definitely fruity. Interesting. But those are the only 2 non-makeup palettes I got, so I just thought I would throw those in really quickly. Okay, so now moving on to the eyeshadow palettes. This is gonna take me forever. Okay, so I'm not gonna unbox all of these right now because I will be doing more videos, but I'll just quickly show the ones that I got. This one is the Black is the New Black palette. And then I also got the Be Passionate About palette. Next, I got the London Calling palette and the Sweet Light Like palette and the Intoxicated with Love palette. Next I believe is a collab palette. To be honest, I don't know who any of the people are from any of the collabs, but I think this one is the Belle Jordan palette. Again, I don't know who that is, but I also got another one, and I think there's another one too. I think this one's like, there's two from the same person. This one is the Rady Daydream palette. Okay, I believe this was the last collab palette I got. Maybe there might be one more, I don't know. But this is also the Rady, whoever that is, Rady Dusk palette. I love the art on this one. It's so cute and pretty. And this one I think is just one of the regular ones. This one is called the Love Is My Drug palette. Next is the All We Have Is Now palette, and then I have In the Neon Jungle. Next is the Be Crazy About palette. Then I have the Be Obsessed With palette, and then I have the Be In Love With palette. Okay, next I have the Feels palette. I have the Be the Game Changer palette, and I have the Dream with a Vision palette. This one is so pretty. Oh, I love the packaging of this one. Okay, the last three, I have the Kisses palette, I have the Life is a Party palette, and the last one, I think this one's really cool. This one is the So Dope palette. So let me count and see if I actually got all of my palettes or if I'm missing anything. Okay, I do have all of my products that I ordered. So because I didn't want to just be a complete chaos when it comes to this video, so what I ended up doing was creating these labels that I was going to put on the back of the pans, because none of these pans are actually labeled. And I wanted to create that and put it on each of the eyeshadows. That way, if I ever mix these all up, I can put them back in the original order that they're supposed to be, because obviously these are all named. But obviously if I pop these out and rearrange them, I don't want them to get lost and never be able to like remember where they go. But otherwise, I'm going to start doing that. Okay everyone, so this is what all of the eyeshadows look like all laid out. Of course I tried to do like a really pretty nice colorful arrangement, but I just started running out of so much space. And you can see some of the colors kind of got shifted a bit, and it's not as nice and pretty rainbow as I started, but you can really see just how similar so many colors are that I have. And of course I didn't get the placement of all these exactly right, so there's even more similar colors than you can immediately tell just from looking at this. But this also gives you a really good idea at what all the colors are. You can see there's a very small amount of blue and greens, but we have a huge range of these more natural kind of colors, more warm neutrals and things like that. Obviously those are typically the most wearable types of eyeshadow, so it makes sense that we would see so many of these colors in all of these palettes. But it's just interesting to see really how many colors you are getting, how similar the colors are, and of course some of these colors almost look exactly identical. Like, you know, there's these kind of colors right here, these like really soft shell pink kind of colors. There's just so many that are pretty much near identical. Don't even get me started on these like bronzy, kind of goldish, orange kind of colors. We have a lot of these like neutral rusty browns. There's just so many colors, and again, I'm not quite sure what made me want to do this type of video or why I thought this would be helpful in any way. It was really more of just an interesting idea that I had, and I thought it'd be interesting just to lay these all out and look at all the colors that I have So yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not quite sure what the point of this video is. I thought that this was just something fun and interesting to do since I had all these palettes, seeing all these colors in here. Maybe one day I will create my own custom palette from all these colors, but until then I will be doing some palette switch videos where I rearrange the colors within the palettes themselves, all with the pre-existing colors that are already there, and just rearrange them and let you guys see what way I think that just purely the color placement can change a palette's look so much. So yeah, this took a ton of time to do. Now it's gonna take me forever to put these back into the palettes, but don't worry, I will not subject you to that torture. But this is pretty much all of the eyeshadows. I will not even count how many are here. If I had to guess, I would say it's probably, I don't know, well over 150 eyeshadows or so, possibly even more. I'm really bad at guesstimating. But yeah, so that is pretty much it for this video. If you guys are interested in seeing more of in-depth palette reviews, let me know which ones you were interested in seeing and I'll try to prioritize those. Other than that, yeah, this was pretty much it. But yeah, I just thought it'd be interesting to see really what the color breakdown is of all of these eyeshadow palettes. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like and subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram, link is below. And until my next video, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.